Good night, everybody. I was trying to just wait until the intro was over, but I realized that, like, I had my microphone on already, so... Good night, Odysseus, Mongoose, Gassy Inferno. Welcome, welcome. Happy Valentine's Day! I didn't really have that many romantic-ish games in my library, so I thought to instead introduce you to one of my absolute longtime favorites. I've been playing this on the PS4, PS3, and now, of course, on Steam. So this is going to be a relatively chill stream. We are just going to be wandering across the desert, taking in the sights, taking in the sounds, trying not to slip too much, and yeah, that's what I hope to do. And I will also talk a little bit after we finish the game, because I do want to finish this entire journey. As you can see, I've already, on my robe, I've already played a little bit. I want to talk a bit about why this game's important to me. So, welcome to Journey. I do not, forced cheer a bit like at Christmas. Yeah, no, that's fair. It's... I think I'm like a little less harsh on it than I used to be. Now I'm just kind of indifferent, but in the past I was a lot more hostile. Now it's just like, eh. Even though I do feel like we shouldn't necessarily have one day for being affectionate to each other. Like, being like, that does not have an expiration date, and that does not have a deadline. You should be kind to people in general. Be good people, as one of my favorite YouTubers say. Okay. So I would like to mention that if you play this on console, you would have been able to, since this was a PlayStation exclusive, you would have been able to swivel around the camera by just turning it around like a gyroscope controls. Yes. I'll let myself aggro on the matter in the gym later today. Fair enough, fair enough. Honestly, I just use Valentine's as an excuse to eat chocolate in the middle of the week. Not a healthy excuse, but it's an excuse. Anyway. Now that we have... Now then, we can... fly! Only for like a few seconds though. Then you will come down to the ground. You can also do this to give yourself some extra distance. Journey is a very quiet game, so I'm probably gonna be a bit... My excuse for chocolate is just, yes, konniru, Kaylee, konniru. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's, but yeah, what I was trying to say is, Journey is in general a pretty quiet game. There is no dialogue, there is no, there's a fair bit of speculation, and like, it's a good way of like, explaining how video games can be a bit of an art form. I know a lot of people that like this game, and I know a lot of people that absolutely don't. For an example, my stepbrother, when I told him that I had started trying out, that I had bought Journey back in the day, was like, "Oh no, Journey." I was like, you okay? You don't like it?" And he responded to me with, "I don't consider it a game." Which, again, fair. But this game has been pretty important. It has been pretty, like, it's been, gosh, it's so hard for me to explain. Like, it's been one where, yeah, you can do this as well to reveal glimpse. So it's very much like interactive, like you have to put a puzzle of the pieces together and figure out what all this is actually about. And I don't mind it necessarily. This was probably one of the first games I ever played that has this kind of like thought to it. I have played Absu, and I played a little bit of Sky Children of the Lights, the Switch version. Bleh. I should probably re-download it again. Stalker. I have actually never played Stalker. All I know about Stalker is the cheeky briki meme. I would love to change that though. And like I especially would love to support the devs. I would love to support the devs since Stalker 2 has been going through a little bit of snacks recently, in lack of a better word. Why did I do that? I should have flown in a little bit better way. Does it have win/lose conditions? Yeah. I'm just trying to get to that glyph. Anytime you gather a glyph, you're basically able to both just immediately get a full charge on the scarf, but you're also able to, as seen here, it gets a little longer. Okay, and if we open this... Oh shoot, I forgot how loud my controller is. A recommendation I have, if you ever want to try out Journey, or if you have nothing to do in the evening and you have this game on any console really, is boot up the game, prepare like a nice cup of chamomile or lavender tea or any kind of any kind of like sleep remedy drink that you prefer, and then just play for as long as you wish. You don't even need to finish the journey. And I feel like, well, Panay agreed. And then I've done this before on multiple occasions at my father's apartment, back when I used to play this on my PS4. And there's just so much, like, I don't know, it was just a very different experience going to bed after playing a session of Journey. Right. We have a statue. Let's see what it tells us. I believe the soundtrack actually for this game got nominated for a Grammy, which is, I think it's quite rare for video games in general actually. I could be wrong, but I remember something like that. I'm a huge fan of the composer Austin Wintory. Rom-coms generally are unromantic and not funny. I haven't watched a rom-com in a very long time, and I don't really have any interest in doing so. I think the last one I watched on purpose was Always Be My Maybe, but that kind of had like a slightly different sort of approach to it, I feel. I don't really watch, like, I had to watch so many rom-coms and like comedy movies in general when I was a much younger person. That sounds awful. I mean, oops, I didn't mean to. I believe there's a clip in Always Be My Maybe that actually became a bit of a meme. It was because Keanu Reeves basically played a caricature of himself in that movie. Anyway. Now then, do I remember how to... Yes, I do actually. Sounds like those memes of when my plan B gets a girlfriend. Yeah. Oh yeah? A friend! Hello! Greetings! I believe I shall call you... I wasn't sure what to call him. I'll call you Haku. This is really cool. I didn't expect to find another traveler. Let alone someone that actually gotten all of the I'll explain it later. I mean, everyone knows at this point that, like, you actually can meet other players, but you don't know who they are until you finish the game. It's pretty common knowledge nowadays. And there's a lot of general, like, little encounters I've had with travelers on all the time, like, based on all the times that I've played this game. Like on PS4, on PS3, even on PC. There's just a lot of general, like... Ow! Oh, do be careful, your character can fall. Speaking of, like rom-com movies and like just romance movies in general, why is it that most Christmas movies are romance movies? Like, it's kind of a bit of an annoyance, not gonna lie. It was just something I was like casually reminded, like, oh wait, yeah, that's also a thing. I'm here, I can't fly. My scarf is short. This is one time I was playing this game, playing the Americans. Fair. I remember one time when I played this on PS3, my brother came home from my classes, and I'm expecting Automa to pick me up on that. Nah. I mean, I think I mentioned my favorite ever like Christmas movie is sorry, I heard a sound in my headphones that was really scary. My favorite Christmas movie is actually Tokyo Godfathers by Satoshi Kon. Santa's real plotlines. I mean, the Santa Claus was okay, and I do have, but like that's it really. But then again, my favorite Christmas movie, as I said, is Tokyo Godfathers, and if not that, then probably Gremlins. So. I will say, I watched a Valentine's-themed horror movie called Valentine, a very creative name, which I wanted to like it, but it had so many issues, and not just because David Boreanaz was in it. No offense towards the actor, but it's hard to see him again after. It's hard to see him in another role after watching my mom watch Bones so often for so much. My mother is a very big fan of crime dramas. I don't blame her, I think they can be fun. No! Oh. Haku's gone. Oh. Guess we'll continue then. Oh, there. You again? Haku. I guess there was a connection error. Matte okure. Well, maybe this is another Haku. Maybe this is another traveler. So I'm gonna call you Shiro. I am very creative today with my names. I'm gonna get this. I've already gotten most of everything for like the trophies and achievements. Ooh. Just trying not to decharge my... Decharge? I feel like that's the wrong term. Okay, 白。What is that? I remember the first time I ever played this game on the PS3. Mama Mist. I showed my mother basically like just, or Mama Mist, well, basically like, oh hey, I think you might like something. Things about look what I'm playing right now, because this was the console was in the living room. She just went like, oh my gosh, that is so precious. Small little pixies flying around in the air, and I was like, that's a way to call them, I guess. It was very, very precious little experience. I'm here. Don't worry about it. Kokodayo! Kokodayo! I'm stuck. I'm right here. Oh gosh. Maybe I should have used my PS4 controller for this today. I keep forgetting how like loud the vibrations can be on an old Xbox controller. Help! And the bridge has now been restored. I believe there is an achievement to fly across the bridge without restoring it, but I believe it can be kind of difficult. Plus, I decided to I thought it would be better to restore the bridge because it's one, what you're supposed to do, and the music in this level is like built up in such a perfect way to do that. 待ってよこれしろ。取りしないで。Bird people or statues. I'm not sure what we are actually. It could be birds. It could be something entirely different. Wait, it's clear we can fly. But I think this might just be because of the scar. So I don't actually know what the travelers are supposed to be. Owlish head, definitely owlish head. First time I ever actually experienced anything journey related was at my country has a Nordic has been the host for the Nordic cosplay championship for some time, and one of Iceland's participants had a they had like a dance choreography specifically based around Journey, and I was just so impressed by it, but I didn't know what it was exactly. Like I didn't know the game or the characters. I was just like, well, that's cool, that's really cool. And then I found out because I have been I remember because I have been watching this YouTuber who is also a VTuber, streams on Twitch frequently, Lucajin, and she had made a Let's Play several years prior on Journey. And I was like, oh, it's this game! So that inspired me to pick this up. So I'm gonna increase my mic volume a little bit because I am very quiet today and I didn't realize it. Tell me, by the way, if the volume is okay, like if are things too loud? Or if it's too quiet? Volume's good? Thank you. So me and Shiro are gonna go on a wander. Yeah, I think this is a different one, so it's good that I gave him another name. Gave them another name. Shiro. Or Tomo, maybe. Short for Tomodachi. God, I need to... Right. My eyebrows are not being registered properly on the webcam because my bangs. Now we're at the Himalayan salt desert. This is probably the biggest part of the game. I've gotten lost here so many times. Can we move? Sweet. Whoa! Where are you going? Tomo! I should just try and chirp back to show like, oh yeah, I'm here. I would also like to mention, you can't trip on your own feet. I've done that. It's very awkward. Oh, my cat is here too. Hi, Luna! Thank you. Left. Woo, nice. And we have a new friend. Bit reminiscent of, I want to say catfish, almost. No, that was probably not what I meant. A whale, maybe? Kuchira na no? Also, if you want any movie recommendations from me, for today, I'd highly recommend that you don't ask me for that, because I have, my recommendations are not necessarily say-so, or like, good for, like, would fit in the theme. Like, I would recommend movies like Gone Girl. That's where that's my problem. I wouldn't actually recommend Gone Girl, but... It does remind me, yeah, it does remind you a bit of, remind one a little bit of The Carpet. Never thought about it. Then again, Aladdin was one of the movies that I watched the least. Disney movies that I watched the least, because I remember it scared me a lot. So maybe that's why. I might rewatch it though, since Gilbert Gottfried passed away a while back. And he voiced Iago, I believe. Look at Shiro fluttering in the wind. I haven't watched The Last Airbender in so long either. Ah, man, bringing back memories. It used to air, albeit Swedish dubbed on Nickelodeon when I was younger, and I remember my brothers were a huge fan of the show. I mean, I liked it too. Like, but I've especially come to like it like a lot more now that I've gotten older. I feel. Oh, where is Shiro? Ah, I see their shadow. Kage o mita. Do you even heard Korra dubbed here? Ah, I see. I don't know if if Swedish Nickelodeon got the license for Korra. I'm assuming they did, but at that point I had I didn't have the energy or time to watch shows anymore. I used to for a brief moment in time I learned Aikido. If there's one martial art I would like to pick up, it would be like Kendo, probably. I've always been very fascinated by it. Maybe Kyudo? But that one isn't really so much a martial art, it's just more like... it's just more like a way of like... another way of like meditation or such. But hey, I love archery, so what can I say? I really should learn to jump a little more. Anyway, Yuki, welcome to the stream. I forgot to say konnichiwa to you. What? That sucks, Mongos, gosh. Okay, we're gonna fly over here. Just fall smack dab into the wall. Up, please. Thank you. Tai Chi Chuan. No. Yeah, my brother practiced the Budokai, I believe, for several years. Way to turn me off of exercise that may have improved, said Asma. Oh, great sensei. Yeah, bet. God, I feel like I can take a screen cap every single time I swivel the camera around and it would just still look really fantastic. Actually, let me do that now. Or... okay, that's right. Neighborhood fights. Someone I don't focus on killing people. How many minutes to an hour? Nice. I really should pick up really should pick up meditation again. And why am I walking so slow? What happened here? There we go. I got the clip. She was just looking at me like, where are you going? Ah, shakuhachi are so cool. I can also turn my brain off for like 5 minutes if that counts. Sorry, I need to just check my posture. I actually got some chocolate today. Smooth, 60% with pink Himalayan salt. Sorry for the sound of... I mean, same, Yuki, same. I still remember back in the day when I played Monster Hunter World, and someone was trying to explain how to handle the Leshen fight. Ancient Leshen. Whew. No, cat, you can't eat chocolate. Sorry, my cat jumped up on my desk. I'm not sure if you heard the bump, but it was there. The hamster. Oh, I got an achievement. Explore. Let me say I saved all of the carpet creatures. Yes, I'm coming now. Now then, time for a little bit of a tempo change, I think. Let's ride! Hi Luna, are you also gonna... do you also want to join in on the carpet ride? I don't know if you could hear it, but she just... yep. She blepped at me. Okay. It is time to descend. This is probably the most fun. This is probably one of the best levels in the game. I'm here! I'm here! Ow. Wee. It is so... yes, it is so pleasing and relaxing. This is like one of my go-to games. Like to recommend to people like, hey, do you want like a short experience that is just like very pleasing and like could help you relax? Play Journey. Oh, we're doing speedrun? Very well. High-speed reaction. Yeah, that's... I mean, to be fair, I can find Elden Ring co-op to be relaxing sometimes as well. If I'm not summoned for Malenia Blade of Mikola like 5 times in a row. Whoa! Yeah, definitely big F. Following Shiro. Nice! I always miss that one. Koko da yo! Waiting for Shiro. Shiro! There we are. This game is so beautiful. Specifically this part, just like surfing. It's the sun set, well, surfing down while the sun is setting. Battle meditation. I remember isn't there a samurai movie Final Fantasy 14 that does that? I mean, I might be wrong. Ah, pass me. Nice. There we go. I was like, why are you walking in place? Okay, down we go. They sure took a detour to get to the mountain. But you know what? That's okay. Onwards we go. Can I stop bumping into my trash bin? Would be nice. Shiro, are you okay? I just saw them like bump their head straight into the wall. Ouch. mentioned that I always wanted to cosplay the player character of this game. It's still kind of something I would like to do one day. I'm not entirely sure how to deal with a face. Yeah, Neo Automata. That is true. It does remind me now, like retroactively, a little bit of the desert in Neo Automata. It's like one of my absolute favorite games ever, Neo Automata. So I hope to be able to play that one day on stream. I just need to get it again, since I had it on PS4 back in the day. Or the Switch port is apparently really good, so I might go for that one. The lack of this in general makes it look like we're underwater. FAR mod. Okay. I will probably get the Switch version because I've heard a lot of complaints regarding the Steam version. Like, I know they've fixed a fair bit, but still. Plus, if I get the Switch port, then I will also get the 2P costume, which is a little not necessarily something I cheer about, but it's still kind of a cool little bonus reward. Plus it comes with the DLCs, well, packed in. Back in the day I wanted to do that too, but then I remembered I played a tiefling, so it would be a little difficult. Why did I get... Ah, right, that. I forgot about that. So first time I ever played this game, when that machine popped out of the sand, I actually screamed. And I remember this because my brother was on a phone call with a classmate. And they probably just heard in the background me just going, "Ah!" But the funny thing is, I think the sound balancing made that jump scare not work. Because I didn't have the right side of my headphones on properly. Just to make sure that I wouldn't scream. While talking in general, I mean. Okay, now I believe, yeah, we're going into like a stealth section here. Because if they catch you... Ah, high off bar, nice. Very nice. Oh crap! Shiro! Yeah, your scarf will get ripped in half. 大丈夫? Yeah, your scarf will get ripped in half if you get caught by one of those machines. Yeah, I know about the meme. I played a tiefling bard in a campaign I was in, so. Funnily enough, I used either persuasion or intimidation. I never did like in a seductive kind of way. God, my scarf is just entirely corkscrewed. Okay. Hey! 危なかった。My scarf just wraps around me. No one has truly lived until they play the bard or that archetype, tiefling or otherwise. Bard off that archetype, okay, yeah. I'm still laughing at my scarf just becoming a corkscrew. So it seems like whatever society the sages had ultimately met its end. Oh yeah, the Court of Owls. I've seen that mask in a store before. I don't know enough about DC. Barbarian. Nice. The Illuminati of Gotham. Okay, that makes... okay, I see. Honestly, I don't really know enough about, like, Batman or DC in general. Like, I know like a modicum of lore. Like the basics, but also the one part of Batman media that I've consumed the most is like the Christopher Nolan trilogy. But I do want to watch the movie with Robert Pattinson as Batman. I've heard he's actually really good in that role. And hey, I like Robert Pattinson. I'm glad he got oh yeah, I remember Sin of Alice had a Batman collaboration like last year. It was really weird. Was it 2 years ago? Yeah, it was 2 years ago. It was before the Sanrio collab. And now... I think Shiro is trying to show me where every glyph is, which is nice. I appreciate it. This probably is my favorite level in the entire game. If only because of the music. Oh, is this telling us the journey I've been on so far? Well, we have been on so far. I shouldn't... Ooh! So what happens if the scarves get tangled? You just get like wrapped up in your partner's scarf and it's really funny. Oh, that sounds really cool, Audie. Yeah. I don't know why I was trying to correct myself when I know how to pronounce your name now. Sounds really nice. I do, I've actually made mead once before with my mother. We should do that again at one point. We just keep forgetting. Mainly because of how much honey is needed. This is actual proper mead. Not like the French knockoff where you just put honey into white wine or something. Oh my gosh, it's a whale! Oh gosh, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. What if we braided scarves? Double the power, I guess. I don't really know much about alcohol. I only know, like, basics. Mainly because I don't actually drink much myself. Whoa, I didn't want to fly with the fella. I mean, it would be fun, but... Scandinavian? That could be... yeah. I don't know, do we have any... yeah, I think we do, yeah. It's just, I'm not... entirely sure where to look. Alcohol in Sweden is generally pretty expensive, so... So when I told my the story of how Mama Myste, how I showed Mama Myste this game for the first time, when I played it, like way back, it was this level specifically, and I think it's specifically just like, you know, gradually climbing up the tower and getting to that point where we can just like fly freely without really worrying about like, oh crap, will our scarves last? With the music swelling up like such. It was a very... Oh, that was the descent, yeah. It was just a very interesting, like, it was just such a cool way of experiencing it. Wait. If I stood on the other side, Shiro would actually have been shown in the cutscene, but it depends on the angle. Hello, please drink water. Yeah, I will drink water, don't worry about it. Thank you so much. And welcome to the stream. Gosh, my arms. Okay, I'm gonna finish my coffee. Oh, we're very close. Oh, my screenshot key doesn't seem to work all of a sudden. Well, it's fine. Okay. Well, the mountain awaits. And now my controller is vibrating like crazy because my characters are freezing. Both Shiro and I. 寒いですね. Snowscape in desert where it must be painful. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how cold-proof these... What? I don't know how cold-proof these, cloaks are. And as you can see, there are war machines here as well. So, you know, like Christmas. Thankfully, Shiro and I are able to warm each other up by just being close to each other. Waterproofing will not be on the list. Nope. Okay, we're gonna have to stay behind here. Just stormy. Alright, I tried actually out the Game Boy Advance games on Nintendo Switch Online yesterday. And I might potentially make Minish Cap a thing to stream because it's my it's like it was my childhood Zelda game, and I think that could be a fun little thing in general. Because it's like the one Zelda game that people don't really talk about much. We need to go behind here again, don't we? What? Okay, I think Shiro just had very bad communication. Mate! So you can tell there's like frost all over my hood and scarf. I'll wait until it stops. Sumimasen. Nope, I'm not gonna be able to get there. I got greedy. On another note, happy Pikmin 4 release date announcement, by the way. I haven't ever played a Pikmin, but I'm happy for people who like the Pikmin games. I do have a blue Pikmin plush somewhere. It's a blue bud Pikmin. Pikmin! Free was all about juice. Yeah, I've seen a Let's Play on Pikmin 3 actually, by Jagger Conroy. I tend to rewatch it every now and then. It's very fun. If only because of the Captain Charlie being an idiot. Incidents. I mean, it's not just that. Yeah, 3 was all about juice. 2 was all about treasure like treasure hunts. What would 4 be about, I wonder? I mean, also 1 technically was about that, but it was more so like restoring your ship. It wasn't really so much treasure hunt. Okay, I believe the worst of the winds should be dealt with now. Man, I want strawberry juice all of a sudden. That would be nice. Like strawberry or well, I do have orange juice in the fridge actually. But I had a glass of orange juice this morning actually when I made breakfast. So I made eggs in a nest. Oh, I know that. Yes, I have actually heard it. I did look into it. It's been a while since I've listened to it though, but it was... Keely, don't eat the Pikmin. I remember my father's reaction to the Pikmin. My Papa Miss has been like, it has like saw plushes of Pikmin at back when we still had GameStop here, and just went like, what the hell are these? I don't like these. And I'm like, I think they're cute, so I got my blue leaf Pikmin plush. And I was talking with someone that I knew back in the day about that general little thing, and Papa Mist, who was, keep in mind this was at his apartment, just turned around and just said like, they look like skinny Teletubbies without this TV screen. And I I think about that occasionally. The only Pikmin plush I didn't consider buying was the red leaf one, if only because of the memes. Steve the Pikmin. Steve the red leaf Pikmin. Steve the Trooper. It just hit me that no one understands what would probably understand what I'm talking about here. I believe there's something up. Yes, there's something up on the. This is like a little safe hub here. Certain rabbits playthrough. She drowns all of them by accident and her face is so blank with shock. Shock. Is it Pecora perhaps? That was all I could think about when I heard a certain rabbit. Pecco. There aren't really that many rabbit VTubers actually in that. Yeah, okay, it was Pecora, I had a feeling. Yeah, I realized there aren't really that many rabbit VTubers that I know of, at least. There might be a fair share. But I only really know of Pecora. Not that it really matters. It's all about your personality, I feel The other one might drown it on purpose. True. Well, I'm glad that Gassy understood Steve. Okay. Now it's gonna be a little bit hectic. Ah! Strong winds, strong winds. And I believe there are also machines around here. Fubuki kept resetting if your one died. Oh, that's precious. Sorry by the way if you can hear my controller vibrating like crazy. It's... Trust me, it's not intentional. You're gonna have to wait until this one flies over. Shiro, no! Dame! Ah, damn it. You got me too. As you can tell, I am covered in snow and frost, and it is painful. Ain't it? Boko da yo. Gomennasai. Come here. I think it might have just been that I panicked and I thought they had gotten Shiro, so I ran out, and then turns out that they got me instead. Let me get in! Let me in! I'm really trying not to scream while playing this. Overlord games. Oh, I've heard of those, yeah. A little bit at least. Not enough. Oh, Shiro ga 動いてる. It has a bit of Shadow of the Colossus vibes, yeah. Oh no, Shiro! Where'd he go? Oh, guess I'm alone. That was absolutely terrifying. Yeah, I named remember when I was streaming Elden Ring to stream like stream number 10 of Elden Ring, when I basically felt like I was just enacting out a scene in Shadow of the Colossus. But yeah, Agro is cool. I think she was actually my horse in my first Metopia Switch playthrough. If you weren't alone before, you are now. I mean, I sure hope I am. Just because I don't... yeah. We'll get to the mountain even if I have to do it by myself. And that's a bit of a philosophical question, isn't it? Oh, come on, I was barely halfway up. Well, clearly I don't know myself enough to get up the staircase. Come on, really? Is this it? Am I gonna struggle against the staircase for an hour? The answer seems to be yes. Ah, finally. Sheesh! Ah! That's fine, I'm just go here anyway. This last wins. Well, it seems I've gotten up, so hey, I live. Oh gosh, thunder. Or lightning. Or both. Well. Here we go! Barely. What the? There we go. Sorry, my controller decided not to for a second. Last stretch then. Let's go! Ow. Oh gosh, I can't see. Ah! Very right. Mamashi, mamashi, mamashi! This would have looked a lot more impressive on my end had I cleaned my monitor before this. Ah, it's fine though. It's fine though. Okay. It is super calming, yeah. Austin Winter did like really good for the soundtrack. And here we are. Past this dune of sand is our destination. But before we do that, I would like to show you can draw in the sand. And I thought, well, this doesn't really look like a heart, but you get the point. Try it at least. So, before the journey ends, while we're on these last few steps, thank you for joining me. And I might as well tell the story of why this game is important to me. Let me sit down. I first experienced this game in 2014. That was when I got this for the PlayStation 3. Or perhaps it was around 2015, I don't really remember. It would be the game that I would often boot up my PS4 or PS3 for and play frequently. I had a few rather entertaining experiences, and this is one of the few games that I have gotten 100% completion for. In October 2015, I lost my childhood cat. He had disappeared on Halloween, and we wound up finding out after a bit of sleuthing, calling people, that he had gotten hit by a car that same evening. And he was so horribly injured that the police had no choice but to put him down. I didn't find out until a week later. The day after my mom gave me the call, I went back home. And one of the first things I did was boot up this game. Ever since, this game has been, for me, a message about overcoming grief. It's helped me a lot in that regard. Losing Max back then was one of the worst experiences I've ever gone through. But somehow, going through this journey, even if I've done it multiple times, climbing up the mountain, meeting other travelers, it made me forget for a brief moment. And that's why I always came back to this game. No matter how many times I completed it, no matter how many times I went through the journey. And that's why I wanted you guys to follow me this time, today. So that you had a bit of an idea of why exactly I love this game so much. Thank you. Thank you very much. And that's the game. It has always been such a fascinating thing to me how games can help you out in some of the worst times possible. How certain experiences And certain games, no matter how you feel about them, no matter what kind of games they are, will, in a way, shape or form, make you appreciate something that you maybe didn't even expect you to appreciate so much more. Journey to me is one of the best examples of that. It wasn't just because I played it after losing in the trauma of losing my childhood pet. Nor was it the fact that it's just a game that I kind of just feel like even people who don't necessarily like games could enjoy. But it's the whole thing about metaphorical rebirth and, in a way, showing that no matter the path you take, even if things will be really difficult, sometimes it will get better. It will be harder. There is no such thing as just a straight path. It can take days, it can take weeks, months, years. But I feel like as long as you have an idea of where you want to be, where'd you like to go? If you keep your mind to it, then I feel like you will eventually succeed. Of course, it's easy for me to say. But I'm also someone who is adamant in admitting that it's when you think, when you start believing that things will get better, that's when it feels the worst. Because it will get better. But when you keep telling yourself that over and over again, and you start thinking that it never gets better, then you're basically back to square one. You're allowed to feel sad. You're allowed to feel happy. And we're now back to the beginning. Journey is a game that is basically just a loop. The goal will always be the same. And in a way, if you know what you're doing, the journey might be the same too. But the experiences will be different. I get that this is... I'm also on the spectrum. And I went through a fair bit of trauma before. Like, a while before. Max passed away. So it was very hard for me to lose him. It was very hard for my entire family, to be honest. But I spoke with Mama Miss, and I think she told me that I probably was the one who took it the hardest. And I have dreams sometimes that he's still with us. Even if I know he isn't. Anyway, let's head to chat a little quick. Actually, it's been a while since we've just been doing a bit of chatting because I don't think we're doing 2 loops in a row. Anyway, thank you so much for thank you so much for joining for Journey today is what I was trying to say, but my brain did not want me to say Journey. It was very difficult. Anyway, so oh yeah, no, I get that as well. Aldi. Same. Now then, so that was basically it that I had planned for the Valentine's-ish themed stream. And yeah, I forgot that the boba was still on the desk. I don't have boba near me. Yeah, that was Journey. I'm probably gonna occasionally just play it again. It's one of my favorite like chill games. I like playing it when I'm sick as well. So let me just make the controller so it's on. There we go. Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining me on the kind of sorta, I guess, say date-ish. It was more like a platonic little field trip for the desert. And I will be taking a rest. I will be taking a bit of time to rest tomorrow. But on Thursday, the 16th, we are finally gonna be playing. Well, I'm finally gonna be playing PeriTune Final Bar Line. Yay! I have such a huge respect towards the Final Fantasy PeriTune. For Final Fantasy PeriTune, particularly particularly the Curtain Call, because that was what got me into Final Fantasy 14. And I might as well show off some of my party members while in the process, because I do have a bit of an idea of what party members I want to have eventually, if I can find a really cool. I'm glad you enjoyed your stay! Thank you so much for joining! Where's that? Oh well, I only had one, apparently, which was unfortunate, but hey, it's fine. Anyway, the very first party member we are gonna be having is... Cryle Baldesion from Final Fantasy V! She was exclusive as a DLC for Japan only for the longest time, but now she's finally in the game and it makes me so happy! I love Final Fantasy V a lot. There's a lot of Final Fantasy I really enjoy, but 5, 4, Type 0, 14... So you're probably gonna be like you're probably gonna see me like just fangirl like crazy. I will also potentially do a bit of a, like, I'm just gonna put it quiet here. I'm also probably potentially gonna be doing a bit of like a challenge for myself, where I try to sing along to any songs that I can sing along to. I'm aware that it's gonna be a little bit of an issue because of the fact that, excuse me, I had a brain freeze. Because of the issue surrounding the fact that I don't know if there's a stream safe mode for the game. I hope there is, or else I'm gonna be in a heap of trouble. But if not, then whoops. Well, yeah, actually, I can just like show off. There's another character that I can show off here. let me... is... I haven't really decided fully on team members, but these are the ones that I'm definitely gonna make sure to have. Is my boy from Final Fantasy Type 0, it's Ace. I love Ace. Type 0 has been my favorite Final Fantasy for a very long time, until I played 14. But Type 0 is still my favorite mainline Final Fantasy game. Non-mainline Final Fantasy game. Because it's just so... it's so dark in a kind of way. It's so hard to explain. You slow my brain hamster down. Oh, that's nice, Mongoose! That's nice! And thank you so much for joining me. So yeah, Ace and Kyle are probably gonna be mainstays of my team, and then we'll see which ones are gonna be potentially adding in. I might consider, you know, Aerith or Terra, or maybe even some of the newer characters. I know Aranea from 15 has been added. So yeah, I'm gonna remove these real quick. So I will see you on first day for final bar line, and maybe potentially I might be able to do some versus lives with you guys, depending on if some of you have the game, of course, since you can't actually play online with people. So yeah, おつえる、そしてなら、また会おうね。See you on first day! It just hit me. I've had the chocolate bar on my desk, and I'm half worried that it might have started melting. Oh no. Oh well, I'll just make sure to eat that in time. Well, おつえる!